Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, we're going to talk about a couple things happening right now, and then I'm going to show you a picture of Donald Trump tearing up the White House, even though he told you that during this ballroom, there would be nothing removed. He said there would be no tearing up of the White House. That was a whole lie, like all the other lies that he tells all the time. Yep. Like all the other lies that he tells all the time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. But I wanted y'all to see, this exclusive, this exclusive image I have of the other gentleman that attended the No Kings March. Apparently, he was at the Olympics too. Who knew? He was at the Olympics on the ground bullshitting with that other lady, pretending she knew how to break dance. Oh, today's mug of choice. Because it is Halloween. So that's why I had that there. But I want to show y'all. This is what is happening to your White House. That's what's happening to the White House right now. The East Wing is being ripped off, ripped apart, demolished. So Trump can build a White House. I mean, a ballroom, right? So Trump can build a ballroom while you still figure out how to feed your family. But hey, he needs a ballroom so he can entertain rich people and get their money. See? And rich people, they can't wait to go there and give him money. Because God forbid, they'd rather give him money than pay taxes. Yep, Sarvis. And the money to build this, to do these renovations is our money. So he's ripping up the people's house because that's also our house. He's ripping up our house, making it look like his tacky ass house in Florida. And we're paying for it. That's your White House now. When Donald Trump told you when he signed the EO to build this ballroom, he said nothing will be taken. Like we will not destroy anything. He lied again, but he always lies. Good morning to everybody. Thank you for joining me this Tuesday morning. Listen, don't forget those of you who are Circle members of my Patreon tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. We're doing a live, uncensored event on Patreon. You want to be a part of that? Click the link in my profile and come on over and join us. I will not be here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight on TikTok because I have that event at 8 o'clock tonight. So just as an FYI. And there won't be a 10:30 after show, uncensored after show on Patreon this morning because we're meeting up this evening. So just as an FYI. You say you got another friend request from you with posts. Ain't me, Seventh Wonder. These people are cutting up. I wish I could make money for every time somebody made a fake account of me. I'd be rich. Now I don't get nothing for their fake accounts. But yeah, that's not me, you guys. If you get a request from anybody with an account with my face on it, that's not me. I only got 2 accounts. This account and another one called Majobu for Life and the number 2. That's it. And I only got like a little over 2,000 followers on that account. Haven't posted on that account in weeks. And I don't talk about anything that is political related on that account. It's just other shit. My garden, my life, Good. Keep declining their asses and report them too if you have to. Now, I ask you guys while you're here, if you could just do me a favor, if you could tap that like button because tapping is clapping. And if you could hit the copy link button, copy link counts as a share. So, y'all, this morning we're going to talk about the trade stuff. Did y'all see the update? Did y'all see the update? Donald Trump's so tired of winning. Really losing his ass off, but he's so tired. The U.S. is now rolling back tariffs on products that cannot be grown, mined, or naturally produced in the United States. According to the Wall Street Journal, that's the information they received from the White House. No shit, Sherlock. Duh. We already knew that. Remember when he lied to you and told you factories were being built, and I told you they're not building any factories? You can't build that infrastructure overnight. It takes decades to build that shit. Did I not tell you that? I told you. So Donald Trump started a trade war for nothing. You're paying more for shit for no reason at all, just because an old guy wanted to start a fight with folks. That's it. Just wanted to start a fight with China. So he started a fight. He getting his ass handed to him. Now he's peeling shit back. It doesn't matter. Understand this. All of those price hikes that you are paying more for now, you're paying more for coffee. You're paying more for car parts. None of those prices are coming back down. That's it. His fucking tantrum, to your point, Taneva. I want to make sure I said your name right. I hope I did. His tantrum means you will forever pay more. Forever. Forever. Those prices never going back down. You know why? Because those companies saw that you were still willing to buy it even though the cost went up. So you're forever paying more for your groceries. Forever. So not only did Donald Trump not lower your grocery prices the way he promised when he was running for office, he permanently raised them. So you paid for a guy to come into office to raise your bills. MAGA, where you at? Where you at, MAGA? Where you at? I thought Donald Trump was gonna make America great again. No, he's making Argentina great again. He wanted to make sure he could still use those hats and all that MAGA paraphernalia. Because he don't give a fuck about MAGA. MAGA's stupid. He don't care about them. At all. He don't care about MAGA. I'm MAGA and you made a mistake. That ain't enough, beloved. No. A mistake is when you accidentally sign on the wrong line. No. It was more than a mistake. No. No. You were told. See, I won't let people get away with that. It's okay to say you made a mistake, but it ain't a mistake. You can take ownership, but I still don't fuck with no MAGA. I just don't. Because my thing is this. If a guy that's committed that's filed bankruptcy that many times, a guy that you know for a fact told people to come to DC for January 6th, and incited those people to riot, right? And attack Capitol Police. Nah, I'm not. No, you don't get to just go, oh, I'm sorry. It's like a oopsie. Not with me. See, this is the other thing y'all got to be careful about. Don't allow people who supported this shit to come slide their ass right back into your life like it's all cool. No, exactly. Our morals are different. Yep, and MAGA are Trump stands. Yep, and they say Black Lives Matter, all that shit. So I'm like, I'm matching energy. It's okay that you woke up, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. Because I know that it's bullshit. You think staying divided gonna work? Not my job to bring us together. Tell that to your president, Krill. Matter of fact, Krill, I'm gonna start off right now. There, America divided. You've been blocked. Bye. Fuck I look like. My job is not to bring us together. Nah, see, that's that bullshit. I told y'all. That's that bullshit. After they done walked us all the way to the edge, now it's can't we all get along? Fuck no, we cannot. Fuck you. I don't wanna get along with you. Hey, real one. I'm doing great, and you? Like I'm good on that. No, I'm matching the energy. Remember that fuck your feelings shit they was talking? Yeah, I'm on that shit right there. Yeah, I'm on that shit right there. Fuck your feelings. Hey, Lori, did you make that jambalaya this weekend? Yep, China won this trade war. China won the trade war. And they will for always win it. Why? We don't make shit. I told y'all. Dr. Africa, he's rolling back again. Old Taco Man's rolling back again on the fucking tariffs. Rolling back again. Y'all gonna learn. This man sells a lot of wolf tickets. He always selling shit with his mouth. Always writing checks with his mouth that his ass can't cash. Yep, always being a taco. Listen, this is why Wall Street is making so much money. This is why Wall Street is making so much money. You understand? This is why they're making so much money. Because they know Donald Trump doesn't stick by none of his fucking policies. That taco shit is why Wall Street, they honestly really don't care right now because they're making money hand over fist off of you. Thank you so much, Eugene. They're doing it off of you. So I just want to be clear. I've been telling y'all for months. Donald Trump with this fucking Trump war, with this trade war shit, was Trump taxes. Call the tariffs Trump taxes. That's what they are. They're Trump taxes on you and your family. You will forever pay Trump taxes on coffee, auto parts, clothing, shoes, cars. Think about it. What did I tell you all last week? The price of a brand new car has now risen for the first time in history in America. A brand new car is $50,080 on average. A brand new car. Thank you for the follow, God. A brand new car, right? So you think those prices gonna come back down after he says he's not fighting over that stuff no more? Shit, only a fool would do that. Why would I bring down prices? Y'all still buying the shit. You're still paying for it. So obviously the prices going up didn't mean much to you. So fuck I look like. This ain't charity, this is business. Y'all gonna learn. I keep telling y'all charity starts at home. And y'all too busy being liberal and loving to Donald Trump, giving him the space to do this shit. You need to be on your Congress, right? You can't make the president do shit, right? But you need to get your ass on your fucking Congress, okay? That's who you need to get on. You need to be calling folks. You need to be emailing folks. You need to be showing up at offices. Yep, and you need to only buy what you need to God loves me point. You're going to have to hit folks in their fucking wallet. I told you, nothing changes if you don't change. You keep towing the line and doing enough just to get by, well, guess what? They're going to keep on fucking you over every time. Why? Because they can. Because they can. Because they can. I saw this yesterday. I'm going to show you something I saw yesterday. So I saw this message yesterday and I was like, yeah, this is pretty much where we are. And look at this, housing $1,800 a month. That's kind of on the cheap end for most people. That's cheap, $1,800. I know people paying way more than that to rent an apartment. Food about $691 a month. That's getting off cheap. Probably just a single person, right? Maybe two at the most, but $691 is still cheap technically. Transportation $913 a month. Probably one person. That's $3,454 before they see a doctor, fix a tooth, or buy a winter coat. This is why y'all constantly feel like you're underwater, because you are underwater. You are underwater. It takes a paycheck and a half for you to pay just to keep a roof over your head. Am I lying? A paycheck and a half just to keep a roof over your head, right? And I know you're tired of being sick and tired, and you're tired of rich and powerful people like Donald Trump, Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, right? Tell you, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. No, it's that bad. It's that bad. You paying all this money for health care, you can't get it to cover shit. Just think about these things. You can't get it to cover nothing. You can't get it to cover nothing. Yet you got to pay all that money for it. Yep, you're working for scraps, DPO. But that's what they want. They want you working for scraps. You get scraps, right? You get scraps. But I'm going to show you somebody who gets a lot of money. Hold on, let me find it. It's too big. Okay, I can't show it. I didn't realize it was too big. I'm going to tell you somebody. I just want to give you a daily reminder. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, while the government's closed, while Republicans refuse to do their jobs, Mike Johnson hasn't worked in over 30 days, but he still brings in $18,624 before taxes every month. Imagine if you brought in $18,000 a month and didn't have to work. Yes, a month, Kim. A month. Y'all need to understand what y'all working against. These people, they can't identify with you. I ain't never bought in 20 grand a month on our backs. On our backs. Yep, you starving while the Speaker of the House is bringing in almost 20 grand a month and he don't even work. He don't even work. Oh, I've seen the congressman's pension plan, Eugene. He got a great pension plan and Cadillac insurance. Mm-hmm. That's why I said y'all need to stay calling, emailing, and showing up at the offices of your elected representatives. I've seen some TikTok influencers say, oh, it's a waste of time. Fuck those people. Okay? As long as you pay taxes, Congress works for you. So you just gonna let them take your money and not have to work for that shit. You crazy. You crazy. Then you gonna get what you get. You gonna get fucked repeatedly, over and over and over again by your own government that only is there to serve rich and powerful people. They can ignore them all they want to. That means that you still need to keep sending them. Real talk. Those mailboxes, their staff has to take the time to deal with the shit. They ain't ignoring it. Just because they don't respond to you doesn't mean they didn't see those messages. Keep calling and locking up them phones. Stay emailing, locking up them email boxes. You don't understand. Y'all not getting it. Y'all so concerned with, oh, well, because I don't see the impacts of what I'm doing, it must be a waste of time. Okay, all right. That's not how Republicans think. That's how we got here. Because their ass never gave up. They never gave up. Hey, Flex, we're not talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about the guy that shits on himself right now, Donald Trump. Bye, beloved. You got Biden derangement syndrome. You got BDS. You need to go do something about that. You're moving out of the country. Good move, DPO. Unfortunately, everybody can't do that. Yeah, we're not talking about Joe Biden this morning. We talking about the motherfucker in charge that's been in charge since January. Because if we still talking about Joe Biden, then that means Donald Trump is weak, like we already know he is. Because Donald Trump claimed Joe Biden was Sleepy Joe. How the fuck you let a sleepy person keep you so you still can't govern? Sophie, when you're done having abortions, can you make me a sandwich? Thank you, beautiful. You've been blocked. She telling us we don't care, beloved. I just want you to do what women are supposed to do according to conservatism. You supposed to go make me a sandwich and shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a damn about what you do with your own body. I don't care. I just want you to make me a sandwich and cut the crust off of it. I think she thought she was gonna get I was gonna be like, oh girl, don't nobody give a fuck. Sound like you out here hoeing. That's your business. That don't have nothing to do with me. That ain't my body. Thank you. I got this cup from Lidl. If y'all got a Lidl's in your area, that's where I got this from. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. It ain't nothing but some unemployed ass man. Yep, 200 executive orders. You know why they still worried about Joe Biden? Because they know Donald Trump is weak. And they need somebody to blame their life on. See, they can't believe that they voted for Donald Trump and he fucked them. I can believe it. I can believe it. Frankly, I find it rather entertaining, actually. Good. I'm glad that Donald Trump is doing that to you. Now I want to show y'all something else real quick. I'm going to tell you another reason why I'll never become MAGA. I saw something that scared the pure D shit out of me, right? And I said, oh, I know for a fact I would never be MAGA. Look at that. Look at Chrissy Noam's skin. Look at that. Not I said the cat. What did I tell y'all? I say you stay aligned with this shit, your skin gonna be looking like old Coach bags. It's gonna be looking like old Coach bags. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That's why this bitch stay mad. You be mad too if you have to cake on all that shit and people can still see your skin is bad. Miss Girl need to change her pillowcase. Oh, something fell off my desk. Oh, I see what it was. What happened to her face? Conservatism. Not that's an old TJ Maxx bag. Listen. Sis said you're not even getting Coach. That's a TJ Maxx bag. Those reusable bags you can buy up at the front, like at Burlington and TJ Maxx. Oh, she uses a lot of filters. She uses a lot. But see, people like her gonna always be mad, right? Because they don't understand. Somebody like me, I don't have nearly as much money as Christy Nome. My skin don't look like that. Wonder why. Again, this is why these people stay mad. You be mad too. Oh, she needs to drink water. She needs to. But it might melt her. You know, I'm melting. So she can't drink water. And she probably don't use no sunscreen. She ain't never met a piece of sun she ain't willing to stand in and cook like bacon. Like, girl, you know what she looked like? She looked like one of those like people that, you know how like in some countries they preserve their dead because they do celebrations. She looks like one of them. Somebody dug her out for the annual celebration, and it's like, oh, prop mama up in the corner over there, so she can watch us do the traditional dance this year. Like the fuck? That's why people like her be so mad. I'm telling y'all, that's why people like her be so fucking mad. You be mad too if you had skin like that. You be mad too. When I saw that thing, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's still around. We're safe today too. We're marked safe from this guy again today too. Why she need 2 jets? Good question. Donald Trump decided that Kristi Noem needed those jets. What he needed to get her to was dermatology. That's what he needed to get her to a specialist. Man, we know what Trump looked like close up. His skin is better than hers, actually. His is better than hers. I'll give him that. He does have better skin than she does. Yep, and she needs an anesthetician. She does. She does. I was watching Nope the other day, and you know how they talk about the lady who got her face ripped off. She got the little curtain over her face. Chrissy need to walk around with that curtain on her face. Quiet as kept. I want another pandemic. Let's get back to mandatory masking because I just can't do it. Like, chill. But hey, Russ, good morning. But according to Christy, you know, Christy would think she's the hottest thing on the block. The hottest thing on the block. No, you not, sister girl. You not, sister girl. Now, I want to tell y'all something else that's happening. I'm going to tell you 2 things. I saw a report this morning that said Americans can't afford their cars anymore. Now, I don't know if that's your story, but according to reports, Americans cannot afford their cars anymore. No surprise, you need jobs for a car, don't you? You need affordable housing, don't you? But y'all spending at least a paycheck and a half just to pay your rent or mortgage. Just to pay your rent or mortgage. And then when a car costs $50,000, you can't maintain it. And then your country, America, didn't invest in infrastructure enough to give you high-speed rail and good public transportation, except in urban cities. The very cities that conservatives talk shit about, they have transportation. People can get around without a car. The vast rest of the Americas cannot, because you ain't got a good public transportation system. A car is a necessity. A car is a necessity in America. Because without it, depending on where you live, you ain't getting nowhere. Now, I grew up in the city. Wow, your city doesn't have any public transportation at all. Where do you live, Nakia? What city are you in? I grew up in Washington, D.C. We had public transportation. I didn't even get my license till I was 21, going on 22. I didn't need it. Oh, in Houston. Wow, you're fucked. Yeah. And Houston's a big ass city. Albuquerque has free bus service. Okay, nice. Yep, we have the metro in DC, in the DMV. We have the metro in the DMV, and then in Maryland we have the bus. It's called the bus. And then Virginia has its bus system. But you gotta have public transportation. Because you won't always own a car. And now that cars are so expensive, that's a fact. A lot of people can't afford it. They can't afford it. Congress didn't give permission for Trump to tear down the East Wing. He did it on his own. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you his words so y'all can see his words. Hold on. Remember, he said the ballroom won't interfere with the current building. It won't be. It'll be near it, but not touching it. And it pays total respect to the existing building, which I'm the biggest fan of. That's what he said when he signed the EO in July. He said, it's my favorite. It's my favorite place. I love it. He lied, baby. He lied like he lies about everything. He doing whatever the fuck he wanted. But understand, Republican Congress agrees because they're not doing anything. I told you, Republican Congress agree with all this shit. But I need to get back to what I was going to tell y'all because this affects you outright. Y'all, pay attention. I showed you a graph yesterday to show you the shit that's coming. To show you what's coming. I showed you yesterday. I'm going to show you again today. What's coming? Car loan borrowers are starting to miss their payments. And they haven't seen these types of levels of missed payments since the last financial crisis. That's the last time they seen people miss this many payments. What I tell y'all, Congress is not in session. Mike Johnson is still bringing in $18,000 a month. He's still bringing in 18 grand a month as a congressman. I knew I heard something. Okay, that failed. He's still bringing in $18,000 a month as a congressman, and he won't even do his damn job. But while government is closed, no government employees are being paid. And keep in mind, remember all of those government employees they convinced to sign the DRPs up until September 30th, and they would be paid all the way to the end of the year. Guess what? They're not getting no money. Government closed. So all those people that they tricked into sticking around until September 30th and signing that shit, they get nothing. Zero. All the people they pushed into early retirement, zero. And I know y'all saying, how is it zero? How is it zero? Right? You know why? Because the government's closed. You can't process retirement packages while the government's closed. You can't do that. Oh yeah, Cass Guy's gone. I saw him and the mod saw him, so we're good. I ain't worried about it. He mad because I'm telling y'all the truth. And there's a lot to be gained from people lying to y'all. That's why they keep lying to you. But I'm reading the stuff right here. Car loan borrowers are missing payments on their debt. It has soared to levels last seen during the financial crisis. In the last 15 years, car loans have gone from one of the safest consumer credit products to one of the riskiest. And they say even worse, among subprime borrowers, typically low-income households with bad credit ratings, delinquency has hit a record high. Because you got to choose between paying your car note and buying groceries now. Buying groceries is like a car note every month. Think about it. Your grocery bill went sky high, and it's never going to come back down. Never. I need you to accept it. Your grocery bill will never come back to what it was. Are you missing Joe Biden yet? And some of y'all didn't like the way Kamala laughed. Well, guess what? Her laughing ass can still go to the grocery store, and she don't even have to look at the prices. She got money. She got money. Your ass in there trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. She got money. You said your niece sell cars and says no one is buying cars right now. Yes and no, Monica. It depends on where you work. I know somebody that's selling cars too. And I'm going to tell you something. People are buying cars who got money. Those who have money and they can come into a car dealership and pay in cash, or they got good enough credit to get a loan. Oh, they still buying cars. I've seen it. They coming in getting good deals. They coming in getting. It's the rest of us that can't buy shit. It's the rest of us that can't buy shit. See? But the people with money, oh, they got plenty of money. They just trying to bankrupt you. They're bankrupting you and they're fucking with your child's education. So guess what that means, baby? Your baby gonna be your children are gonna make even less money than you made and be even more destitute than you were. And your children won't even be able to own shit. Boom. They won't even be able to own nothing. Nothing. Do you understand? You have your own home and work from home, that's good for you. But understand, the government won't take your shit, they'll take it. DJ, just know, they'll take that shit. Government loves to take shit from people. Look, the guy just put out, he came back, and I'm bucking that ass again. Bucket, 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 like a mechanical bull. Hey, I saw you, boo. I blocked you and booted you on your other account. You wasn't going to slide in with that one either. They tried it. I told y'all I read books over here. I'm not like MAGA. We read books over here. We read books over here. Now, I saw somebody say, user 229, you say, I worry about my grown children. Don't we all? I was just saying this morning, yo, really got to look at selling this house and moving out of the country. Real talk. It's bad here. It's bad. And if Republican Congress isn't going to do their job, what are we paying for? What you paying for if Republican Congress not going to do their job? So you just paying taxes for nothing. You paying taxes, but you don't get nothing. Listen, and I'm looking at another story here where they say the shadow banking crisis has echoes of the 2008 crash. Y'all forgot about the recession of 2008. The private credit market is crashing. It's crashing because people ain't got the money to pay the bills no more. You said your mortgage is less than $1,200 a month. That's great. Property taxes are the thing that change it. So you must live in a community that property taxes ain't been bad yet. That's a blessing for you. Because I just got a notice yesterday. Look, I ain't want to show it all because it got my address and everything. I just got my notice yesterday from my mortgage company that I got to give them an extra, what is it, $840.64 to avoid my mortgage payment going up again. My property taxes is high as hell. I pay almost 10 bands in property taxes a year. I can't speak for where you live, but I know where I live, property taxes is tearing my ass up. And my property taxes and insurance are over half of my fucking mortgage payment. Over half of it. And it's the direct result of, I'm going to tell you why, all these fucking people that was running out here buying $500,000 homes. $700,000 homes. Like the fuck? What? I don't live in no house like that. I bought a house for $320 fucking five. Being modest. You know what I'm saying? Being modest. Thinking about if I ever lose my job, We still good. I'm in Maryland, Army vet. Fast forward to now, shit. Between property taxes and property insurance, it's killing you. It's killing you. Yep, it's the rich. Listen, if you won't sell your house to rich people willingly, they'll take it by buying everything around you. The property taxes go up, the insurance goes up, and eventually you're out of it. Yep, I even have a homestead. I applied for a homestead. You know how you fill out that application when you buy your home? Yes, I'm still paying that type of fucking money because the fuckers around me keep buying and paying ridiculous prices for homes. Property taxes are a killer. I have a neighbor next door, one of my neighbors next door. They're elderly. Their home is paid for. The thing that he says that pisses him off is them fucking property taxes. He's like, every time I turn around, property taxes go up and up and up. He's like, every time I save, they want more and more and more and more money. Eventually, they're going to have to sell that house because the property taxes are pushing them out. The property taxes. I haven't applied for a disability exemption yet. I'm going to try to apply because now I don't have a job. So I'm going to see what programs are out there for a person that's unemployed because I was a government employee. They took my job. They fucked up the job market, so ain't really no jobs out there. Y'all not seeing this calm before the storm. I'm telling you, if you think 2008 is bad, this is 2008 on steroids. This is going to be 2008 on steroids, baby, because you also have a government that doesn't work. You said more people talking about bamboozle. What are we going to do about it? What you going to do about it, Satan Torres? What you going to do? I'm asking you, what you going to do? You popping that shit? What you going to do? Look like to me you looking for somebody to tell you what to do because you don't know what you should do. That's what it looked like to me. So what you going to do? Listen, y'all. Y'all understand why I asked this question in a second. What you going to do, boo? You popping a lot of shit in the comments. What you going to do? Yeah, a nurse, plenty of work, but the wage is stagnant. And that's crazy for a nurse, isn't it, Donnie? Because I know for a fact when you went into nursing, you were told you'd never have to search for a job again and you'd always be making crazy money. Not no more. SNAP updated work requirements. The age now is 18 to 64. They have to work 30 hours a week. Yeah, nothing like having your grandparents in the Walmart working for that little bit of food assistance they're going to get. But you have but have some comfort in knowing Mike Johnson is bringing in 18,000. What is it? I'm going to tell you the exact amount again. Where is it at? Mike Johnson is bringing in 18,000 what is it? $18,625 a month before taxes. Just have some comfort in knowing that, right? Have comfort in knowing that. That while your family is suffering, trying to figure out how to give you care, Mike Johnson is laughing all the way to the bank. That's why he don't give a shit about if the government opens. He's still getting his 18 grand a month. While you're rubbing your pennies together to figure out how to rob Peter to pay Paul. While government employees are furloughed, not making no money, not getting no pay, Mike Johnson's still getting almost 20 bands a month to do nothing. Yeah, government is supposed to be stable work. Hell, I left the private industry to come into government. I left the private industry to come into government. Only for them to fuck up government. And by proxy, they fucked up private industry too. Thank you. I got this cup from Lidl. Lidl's. If you have a Lidl in your area, check them out. They got some nice Halloween cups. Right. It's going to be worse than when. Yep, it's going to be worse. It's going to be way worse because you got more expensive homes, more expensive cars. People are in more debt. It's going to be different. Nurse 30 years and everyone at work talking about that's correct. And Donnie, I bet you never thought you'd see the day where people at work are talking about high electricity prices. Because nurses, I remember when I was in high school, they were trying to get people into nursing because they said nursing is a career. You never have to worry about a job. You're always going to make money, this, that, and the other. Now look at where we are. Trump done fucked up everything. Oh yeah, the post office is hiring, DJ, but you ain't gonna hardly make no money over there. And that's a fact. And the post office is contract work. You're not coming in as a government employee most of the time. Most of the time it's contract shit. And you're gonna be worked even harder as a contractor and you're gonna make less money. You're absolutely right. It is the fault of Republicans. But this is conservative policies, y'all. This is conservative policies. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that every time you put Republicans in charge of your economy, they destroy it? But you forget. You forget. You forgot what Bush 2 did to your economy. You forgot, right? You forgot. He fucked everything up before, fucked the jobs up, fucked our reputation up. And then y'all, I know some of you also forgot that when Bush was fucking up real bad, he sent every household a $600 stimulus check to try to distract you as if we wouldn't care. We can't do shit with $600. We couldn't do shit with it then, and you can't do shit with it now. Even Dems are quite left anymore. The Overton window has shifted greatly. What do you mean, Zach Rumors? Oh, I'm not going to waste my time on that. You only have like 300 and something followers, so I figure that's trash. Yep, you remember that. But all of this shit here that Trump is doing to the White House, we're paying for all of this while you're paying for the high ass cost of groceries, right? Now, I want to remind you of what I showed you this morning because something is going to change. Trump is about to peel back those tariffs, some of them. They're going to peel back tariffs on this stuff right here. They're going to peel back tariffs on products that cannot be grown, mined, or naturally produced in the United States. But you need to understand something. Those prices are not going back down. Those prices are forever inflated. Your coffee prices will never, ever go back to what they were. Old Taco Man done got us in trouble again. Republicans always make you pay more and get less. Oh, he's leaving office. He's leaving office. Trust me. He got a lot of health issues. He's leaving one way or the other. One way or the other. I don't think Trump is doing all that shit because he doesn't plan on leaving. That's not what it is at all. I think what it is, he knows. What's the best way to say this? People are punks and suckers. And he'll make all those changes and nobody will do shit to change it back. That's what he does know. He knows that what he's done will forever be imprinted. Because most people are too punk ass to rip all that shit down and put it back the way it was. Oh, I ain't surprised if he bankrupted America. Donald Trump is laughing all the way to the bank these days. Why? Because he can, Terry. That's why. Because he can. And you know what I do, Terry, to bring me some level of comfort? Because I don't have any control over this situation, right? You know what brings me comfort? Knowing that the people of Iowa are going to starve. Knowing that the farmers of Nebraska are going to lose their small family farms to big agro businesses. That shit brings me comfort at night. I can't speak for nobody else. But I sleep like a fucking baby thinking about that shit. Do you understand? The shit that he's going to do to Oklahoma and Utah. I don't give a fuck about them people. Fuck those people. Yup, they voted for it. So the way I see it, fuck them. That's my opinion on it. That is genuinely my opinion on it. Why the hell would I care about those people? Yep, let their soybeans rot. That Chinese market is never coming back. Trump thinks by peeling shit back, that market's never coming back. You disrespected the Chinese. You were being super racist, like uber racist, right? They're not dumb. They just realize the Chinese know they don't need us. And the Chinese holds American debt. If the Chinese came to us today and said, run us all our fucking money, we'd be fucked. We wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to do it. So that's why I go, I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to that. Did y'all see the stuff that was going around? Okay, now you saw that Trump said he's going to start importing in Argentinian beef. He fucking these people over so bad. I love every minute of it. Thank you. My grandmother always used to say, be careful of the grave that you dig for somebody else because you just might fall in. Republicans dug a grave, calling themselves going to own lives, and Trump has bankrupted their assets. It's the best shit I ever seen in my life. When I see them cry online, beg for the president's love and affection, Donald Trump don't give a fuck about you, and he shouldn't. You're stupid. You voted for that dumb shit. But he's going to import in now Argentinian beef. And this is the tea. That beef is going to be cheaper than the American shit. So the American beef companies, processors, they're either going to have to lower their prices to match that beef from Argentina, or they just not going to make money. And and I want to tell y'all something. Y'all not going to be able to tell which is Argentinian beef and what's American beef. Because by law, they're allowed to slap a produced in USA sticker on. So Trump was just talking shit during the election. When he was talking all that bullshit, oh, we got to make things here. He was talking bullshit. It was all talk. Companies, let me tell you something. There is nothing a multi-million-dollar company loves more than to not have to absorb high-ass costs for manufacturing and overhead. That's how you make money. You have cheap production costs. And then you can mark it up. You can mark it up, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. Yep, Argentina is just another Israel, another place for Trump to give money to his friends. There's a rich billionaire friend of his that's upside down in Argentina. This is infusing money into their economy, helping that rich guy. But ain't nobody giving you no more food assistance, no electricity assistance, no assistance to pay your water bill, your car insurance, your car note, your health insurance, nothing. You get no relief. Well, that beef will be inspected as well as it can be, considering we have a shutdown. I don't know how well that can be done. Y'all gonna learn. That's all I can tell you. Yep, folks wanted a felon. You wanted a felon. You wanted an insurrectionist, tongue twister, insurrectionist, and a twice impeached man. But you know what? Ultimately, I blame that fucking Mitch McConnell. Because all Mitch McConnell and Republicans in the Senate had to do was impeach Donald Trump. All they had to do was vote to convict him. But they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Oh, we'll let the American people decide. American people are fucking stupid. They're dumb. By and large, most of the electorate in America is dumb. They don't read any books. They just turn on their phone, and whatever their phone tells them is true, well, that's what's true. No, I didn't hear the audio from Mitch, Lindsay, and Kevin. I didn't hear the audio of that. Yeah, this current administration is a shit show. That's why I didn't feel no sorrow about Mitch McConnell falling in the Capitol. Fuck him. I'm glad he fell on camera. I'm glad we got to see that shit, and I'm glad his ass was embarrassed. Fuck that guy. Mitch McConnell was one of the reasons why we're here. Fuck him. I'm gonna do my Mitch McConnell when he got up, when he fell. Look, look. Eh. What the fuck was that? Okay. All right. Okay. 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 I'm about to send a prayer up to the Republican angels. Republican angels in Republican heaven, if you can hear me. I need you to make sure that somebody waxes the floors of the Capitol super, super, super buffy so that the next time Mitch McConnell is there, he falls again. Thank you. Thank you. The angels laugh. That means they will do it. Yes. Or they say, Amen. Listen, I don't feel no sorrow for these people. I don't feel sorrow for them because they don't feel no sorrow about the shit they do to us. They don't feel no sorrow about us. Now I want to ask y'all a question. Did y'all see that message that came from Merriweather Farms yesterday that they sent a message to POTUS on X? I'm not a member of X, but I was able to see the pictures of it. So they started off by saying, we love and support you. But your suggestion to buy beef from Argentina to stabilize beef prices would be an absolute betrayal to the American cattle rancher. He doesn't fucking care, you dummy. These people are fucking stupid. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And quiet as kept, you look like a lame-o writing this letter. If these people were patriots the way they claimed they were before the election, why write Trump and ask him not to do this? If you're such a patriot, you should be. Didn't they say we're going to feel pain before we get the pleasure? So why they not willing to feel pain? Yep, he taking the beef. He ain't even taking it, DPO, more so than he's allowing the influx of beef from Argentina to be imported into America with no tariffs. No tariffs. This is what had folks done their job and prosecuted Donald Trump would be in jail right now. But he's a criminal. He's a criminal. And when you deal with a criminal, you're going to get criminal shit. Now, I got to ask y'all something else. Did y'all see this post that I always laugh at the people of color who support MAGA because they're racist, right? And they like you as long as they don't have to be reminded that you're not white. Okay, let me tell y'all what Kash Patel did, y'all. This shit is hilarious. He's a dumb man. He's another stupid ass man. So Kash Patel, he posted something on X wishing everyone happy Diwali, right? Well, MAGA was like, they don't give a fuck about that shit. MAGA's like, fuck you mean? Like, I'm going to read y'all some of the shit they said to him. He wrote, Happy Diwali, celebrating the festival of lights around the world as good triumphs over evil. When is somebody going to tell Kash Patel? Sir, you need to become a Christian. Nobody cares about that shit. Not your crowd. So they tell him, sir, please don't promote the festivals of foreign gods in America. Somebody else says this pagan BS is un-American. Listen. And of course he got the proverbial, go back to India. Huh? You can't write this shit. You cannot write this shit. Okay? But they're not racist though. They go, this is America. We don't do this. I know. I know we don't do this. That's why when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, Cash wildin'. Somebody says, I've seen that one. Is that the festival where they all go shit in the street? I love this shit. Then somebody else responded to Cash Patel and said, Christ is king. This is America. We don't do it. Get the fuck out of my country. It's demon worship. And you know Cash Patel, when he did that shit, he thought he did something prolific. You know he did. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Okay, there it is. You know he thought he did something prolific. I'm glad it happened to him. Fuck him. That's what he get. I keep trying to tell folks, you cannot be white adjacent in America. You're either white or you're not. To racist in America. There is no in between. There is no in between. They will let you tow water with them up until they don't need you no more, and then they gonna boot your ass on out of there. That's what they doing. Oh, Cash won't make it 4 years. Oh, the only thing that happened to Cash Patel is he posted something on the internet wishing everybody a happy Diwali, and MAGA told him to fuck off because this is America and we don't do that demon shit. Now, I don't agree with their assessment, but that's what they said. Doesn't surprise me. Cash tried to act like a white man. He gonna get his wake up call too. Soon as Trump has no use for him, he gonna get his wake up call too. I'm just listen. I don't even know what to say about the shit anymore. And that's just real talk. It's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. I also need y'all to know this government shutdown is not going to end anytime soon. If you have friends caught up in this shit and not getting paid, you need to check on people. You need to check on people. The thoughts on the East Wing being torn down, it's just Trump showing his power. It's Trump showing his power and making sure he leaves a lasting mark because he figures people are too punk ass to rip the shit down after him. Because that's what I would do. That's what I would do. If I was president after Trump, I'd rip all that shit down and tell the American people, listen, we ripping all this shit down. What we're not going to do is have a lasting impact and visualization and structures built on racism and hatred. Not doing it. That'd be the first thing that gets done on my watch. Oh, just understand it's not real gold, Troy. People exposed that some months ago. Some of that shit is just plastic stuff that they spray painted gold. Y'all gotta understand. Gotta understand. That's all I'm saying to you. You gotta pick up on going back, trying to see what else is happening. Oh. I'm just looking to see what else is going on. Because it's always something with these people. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something so y'all understand what's going on with this money. Republicans have $200 million for a ballroom, right? So you're getting a ballroom that you'll never get to enter. Not that you would want to, because they probably smell in there anyway. But $200 million for a ballroom, $1 billion for a new jet, $72 million for endless golf trips, because Trump golfs every weekend. He flies back and forth on your money. Your tax dollars are paying for that shit. But the government can't give you health care. Okay. Then they have money to give ICE $50,000 bonuses. They have $1 million per day to occupy American cities. They have $3.8 billion to send Israel stuff and $40 billion to bail out Argentina. But there's no money for health care for you. We can't make sure that rural hospitals can stay open. We can't make sure people have access to affordable housing. Good morning, beautiful. The price of that ballroom, by the time it's finished, will probably cost close to $500 million. Nobody's watching the money. Think about it. Nobody's watching that money. No, they gonna have money to hire thugs. They gonna take more of your money. They're gonna tax you more. The Trump tax plan is already tearing your ass up, is it not? Every time you file your taxes, don't you still owe? That's the Trump tax plan. That bullshit ass plan that Republicans passed the first time. Y'all didn't wake up the first fucking time. Well, Monica, they blame the Democrats for the shutdown because dumbass Americans be believing that shit. Democrats are trying to make sure you have health care. Americans, you know what Americans say? We don't have a right to health care. We got to make sure Jeff Bezos buys another private island. It's only right. What? People are easily manipulated, Mary, but people are also ashamed of being working class. Folks are ashamed of being poor. They figure if they worship rich people, all of a sudden the money will just rub off on them like magic. It doesn't work that fucking way. You got to make money to become people like that. Real talk. And you also have to be void of character and morals to have certain amounts of money. You're not going to be a billionaire by being nice to people. That's not going to happen. Well, I'm going to tell you how they use shame to keep people from doing it. They use religion to do that. See, religion already got folks indoctrinated so that they fall in line. Then they approach these damn spam callers. Then they approach you, right? And they use the tactics of religion in the way they approach you to talk about politics. It's wrong to feed starving children, but it's also right to bail out mortgage companies. See how that works? See how that works? It's wrong to make sure you and your family have affordable housing because that will make you lazy. But when you bail out the mortgage companies, it makes it so that they stop giving up subprime loans, apparently. See how that works? That's the bullshit that you're being sold by your government. It's not true. Yep, religion has pastors saying $1,200 isn't enough. Ain't that the truth? And you got to understand, this White House has signed EOs to make it so that your church can easily politic and not lose their tax exempt status. You shouldn't have your ass in a church that's politicking, praising rich folk. Because that's not God. That's not Jesus. You shouldn't be in a church like that. I'm telling you. A lot of these churches are a business. They making tax-free money off of you. Pastor got an $80,000 car. They got a $500,000 house, and you trying to figure out how to pay your electricity bill. And if you went to your church and asked for help, they would tell you they ain't got it. Why are you there? Why are you there? You could start a co-op with people where y'all got each other's back and y'all can pool y'all money and resources together. What you need the church for if it ain't gonna help nobody? Wow. Black people paying 11, let me go back, 11 billion in tithes every year. Nothing to show for it. I wish I fucking would build you a new fucking building. And we over here trying, you ain't building no affordable housing. The church ain't doing that. You know why? Because the church want to profit just like all the other big businesses. They want to profit like all the other big businesses. Yeah, Mary, I said what I said. Prove me wrong. Seriously, prove me wrong. And don't block Mary. I'm saying it like to say, prove me wrong. Shit, prove me wrong. Because ain't too many churches around here building affordable housing. They taking your fucking money and going buying fancy shit, trying to one up the other churches. It's all a competition. It's all a fucking competition. Churches are businesses. Wake up. And they should be paying taxes. But they getting over on the God. We love God. That don't mean shit. It don't mean you can't pay taxes. Churches don't pay taxes. Rich people ain't hardly paying no taxes. Only people paying is us. I guess we're the sinners. We're the only sinners, huh? So we got to pay. But all the other righteous people, they get to keep and hoard all their money. Isn't greed a sin? Isn't greed a sin? It is. You don't become a billionaire without being greedy, right? I'm trying to help y'all see these people. They're fakes and they're fucking frauds. They've been that since day one. They're going to be it forever, as long as you don't call out the system and what it is. We're in a bad way, y'all. Your government, Donald Trump is running through your government money like it's free. Because it is to him. He ain't paid no taxes. He evades taxes to all be damned. Matter of fact, speaking of taxes, he ever released his tax returns to you yet? Okay. Still waiting on them? All right. I told y'all more people are socialist than they care to admit in America. Y'all not capitalist because you ain't got enough money to be a fucking capitalist. I love when people say that. I love capitalism. No, you fucking don't. You ain't got enough money. You're not a capitalist. You're a consumer. You're a fucking consumer. I crack up when I see the 99.9% of people say that. I'm a capitalist. Get the fuck out of here. You're low wage ass. You're a consumer. You ain't got enough money to be a capitalist. And that's the truth. But people don't want to say that shit. Why? Because I'm not poor. I am. It's okay. Compared to those 99.9%, I am. Now, I'm not destitute and barren. I ain't in the street, no shit like that. But life could be better. But it's not better because rich people want more control over my life. Wow, your abuser took all the 2019 funds from you while you were pregnant. Wow, no surprise there. Kind of like Trump. He'll take your money when you're at your lowest point. Remember, Donald Trump told that reporter, they're starving in Argentina. So the fact that your SNAP benefits are cut and that SNAP is going to run out of money by November, he don't give a fuck. Donald Trump already told you that this Christmas your child should only have one doll. Y'all don't take this man seriously when he tell you shit. He told you months ago. Y'all don't take it seriously. He told you. I'm on every day 851. Every day I'm on 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except today I will not be on at 5 p.m. because we have a special uncensored grown-up event on Patreon tonight. So I won't be on tonight. Oh, yeah, he meant that, Kiera. Folks just thought he was joking. They think he be just be bullshitting. He bullshits on a lot of things, but he meant that shit. Maybe this Christmas your kid should have one doll instead of two. You rich and German shepherds need food. Say it again. He meant it. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand It's bad. I'm just looking to see anything else. I'm just looking to see. Now, I want y'all to hear something. Because I've been telling you, but I want you to hear from Trump himself. This is what he said about bailing out Argentina. While he's bailing out Argentina, you trying to figure out how to keep your kids fed. Listen.
What do you have to say to U.S. farmers who feel that the deal is benefiting Argentina more than it is them, as they are a top
Argentina is fighting for its life. Young lady, you don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means? They have no money. They have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive in a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina. I think he's trying to do the best he can. But don't make it sound like they're doing great. They are dying. All right? They're dying.
You heard what he said? He told her she don't know what she talking about. The people of Argentina are dying. He don't give a fuck if you do. He don't care if you do. He doesn't care. Because you're supposed to watch him. You're supposed to watch him live a great life. And by proxy, because it's great for him, even if you're struggling, oh well, you should have worked harder. Maybe God don't like you. Oh, no. It's make Argentina great again, LMC. You ain't know? Yeah, it's make Argentina great again. Oh, he don't give a fuck about the South Africans, Kiki, because he fell out of love with Elon Musk. So he don't care about them. No, they're not selling soy to China now. Because China's still not, well, Argentina is, but they're not going to buy shit from us. China said, fuck us. They're buying their shit from Argentina. So he bails them out and gives them $40 billion. China goes to them and buys soybeans. And Donald Trump is going to import in beef from Argentina to fuck over the beef processors and ranchers. This shit is golden. Oh, I know who fled there after World War II. We all know that's not a coincidence, right? That Trump is helping Argentina. Yep, America wanted reality TV. Y'all got it. This is the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life. This is like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where I'm puzzled how they're still on television. I don't get it. Who the fuck is still watching that shit? Who want to be like a fucking Kardashian? Who want a Mr. or Mr. Potato Head type of body? You know, where you just take off your nose, you put on a new one. Who wants shit like that? Not I, said the cat. Who want to be all bad built like Chloe? She built like an ant. Big old booty, little tiny legs. Nobody want to do that. I have no idea how or why the Kardashians are still on TV. But somebody watching that shit. Somebody watching it. I told folks yesterday they keep lying to Kris Jenner. They keep saying, oh, she looks great. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She looks like she's in the movie Saw. Okay? Let's keep it all the way a buck. She's like, I'm good. She don't look good. She don't look good the way folks trying to pump her up. She don't look good. She look like a woman that's been snatched in a wind tunnel. That's what she look like. And she always hiding her hands because her hands probably look like fucking Crypt Keeper. Enough's enough. It's time to call it what it is. Enough's enough. That is the substance. Listen. Kris Jenner is taking the substance. And folks try to act like that shit is looking good. If my mama got surgery and came home looking like that, I'd be like, hey, Ma, listen, you know, we always keep it a buck with each other. You know, we always been honest with each other. Girl, you look a mess, girl. Say it again. They do date some of the worst men on the planet. But the thing with the Kardashians is this. They love to accessorize with black men. They love a good black male accessory, honey. And then they get them a nice little a black trinket to take with them that's called a baby that they like to do afterwards. I don't fuck with them Kardashians. I don't give a shit. You know, Hollywood loves to say they're so nice. Well, if they were that nice, how come their man detectors the fuck off? How come their man detectors off if they're so fucking nice? No, they so fucking thirsty. That's what that shit is. Think about it. Kim Kardashian was so fucking thirsty. She had 3 babies with Kanye West. 3. 3. Wasn't no black women lining up to take Kanye West from her. She thought she had stepped into something. So press. So press. Well, you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, beloved. Yeah. Got what you wanted. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Kardashians. Oh, she had 4 babies by Kanye. Oh my, look, that lets you know I didn't even keep up with it. I ain't even keep up with it. Never kept up with it. Because after a while, I was like, these people are full of shit. And for a minute, I'm going to tell you, for a minute, for like this much time, I was like, this bitch trying to keep up with Beyonce. You can't, beloved. You can't. Beyonce actually has a talent. She actually has a skill. Something she can do to make money. She not just standing around being cute and shit. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to compete with Beyonce and Jay-Z. They were hoping that they could be this other suit. No, you don't have no talent. You're just pretty. Kanye West wanted Kim Kardashian because she's a trophy, right? A trophy wife. He wanted that trophy wife, right? Kanye was chasing that because it was a status thing for Kanye. You feel me? But it was a status thing for her too. She just didn't understand she was hooking up with crazy. She didn't think he'd turn on her ass. Yeah, Beyonce told Jay-Z, she said, listen, Jigga, listen. We're not doing no more double dates with Kanye and Kim. I don't fucking like either one of them, right? And they not fucking with my brand. Now, you don't make me have Solange put those paws on you again. Okay? That's the only time I'm going to tell you. We not meeting up with them no more. And he was like, all right, I got you. I got you. I got you. And it never happened again. Beyonce not having it. She's a blackity black woman. Folks be tripping because she is, you know, she has some Creole ancestry and she's kind of light. No, she blickety black. She blickety black. She ain't never tried to be nothing but that. And I think sometimes people, because she wasn't outright saying it, they made the assumption she was like one of those Byron Donald black folk. No, she's not one of those. She's, say it again, she Houston black. She's proud of her blackness. When she did that song, my daddy Alabama, my mom Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Texas Bama. Stop playing with her. Beyonce was not playing. She's like, I'm black. I'm not going to pretend to be anything else but who I am. You might have forgot who I was. I never forgot. And notice that's when people said, why she got to talk about race? She is black. Like the fuck? But when she started talking about her blackness, it made people uncomfortable. You have a good day too, Dinah. It made people uncomfortable. See, it's okay as long as she don't remind you who she is. It was kind of like with Cowboy Carter. Her black ass reminded everybody, oh, bitch, I sell shit. I move units. I shift shit. I make people move. I make people make decisions. Y'all don't want to let me into your exclusive club? That's cool. I'll make my own, bitches. And that's what she did. That's what she did. You say Kim dating Black because of money. No, that ain't the only reason why. I'm telling you. Kim Kardashian been dating Black long before she had a shitload of money. Okay? I'm just letting you know. She was liking them Black boys long before she had a shitload of money. She has a preference. I'm not saying she don't have no preference. But I can't help but think some of it is a fetish. You know what I'm saying? I just can't help but think some of it's kind of a fetish. I don't rock with it. I don't rock with it. The shit seems fake and phony to me. Something about it just give off fakeness to me. I can't place it, but something about it gives off fakeness to me. I just can't put my finger on it, but I feel it. Jaden, I gotta let you go, beloved. Because people who giving away money don't say all that shit. They just give it the fuck away. Get out of here. You ain't giving away nothing but a headache. She dated RG3. Oh, shit. Well, then I already know. RG3 is the type of Black man that every day he's in the mirror, he's wishing, please, God, please let this be the day I wake up Caucasian. Chill. RG3 is the most self-hating motherfucking Black man I ever seen in my life. Well, no, he's not the most. I've seen worse. What's my dude that does the sports stuff? Jason Whitlock. Oh my God. Jason Whitlock is another one. Hates himself to all be damn. I ain't never seen somebody hate themselves so much. I'm going to give the number one spot to Jason Whitlock. Stephen A. Smith bringing it up a strong second. As if we needed his sports reporting ass to tell us anything about politics. Ain't nothing Stephen A. Smith can tell me about politics. Period. Nothing. Nothing. I don't listen to him about sports. I damn sure ain't gonna listen to him talk about politics. You say you feel like the Kardashians destroy the Black men they date and throw them away. Could be, but they look for a certain type of Black man. I say mostly Black men that don't have a support system of family around. You understand where I'm coming from? Because Black men, they got strong sisters, strong mamas gonna say, oh no, you gonna stop fucking with her. Don't believe me? Remember when Reggie Bush dated Kim Kardashian? That shit didn't last because Reggie Bush mama was all up in the business. Reggie Bush, though, ended up marrying a woman that looks like Kim Kardashian, but ain't Kim Kardashian. That's the woman that mama approved. Mama didn't approve of Kim Kardashian. I'm telling y'all, I peeped that shit a long time ago. I said, okay, these bitches, they chase Black men that don't have a support system. They chase Black men that don't have strong Black women in their camp. Because see, a strong Black woman gonna peep that shit real quick and check their ass on that shit. And those women ain't strong enough to be in a room with strong Black women. They too insecure. They too insecure. I'm telling you, I peeped that shit a long time ago. Them bitches are too insecure to be around strong Black women. So that relationship with her and Reggie Bush, that shit didn't work. Reggie mama said, she not it. She not it. I can feel it in my spirit, and I know that ain't the woman for you. Period. That's why Kardashians have a tough fucking time finding the right man. Because any man that they really want got a support system around them, a family that's like, oh no, the fuck you not. Oh no, the fuck you not. I listen, I feel you, smiley face, but I'm telling you, people who are insecure don't think like you. And when people who have the wrong intentions, boom. Yep, Lamar Odom's one of them. Listen, let me tell you something. Lamar Odom, yeah, he had some issues, but Chloe knew about those issues before she married him. It just didn't help that he married into that family. Oh, Kim loved Reggie. She did. But Reggie mama ain't love Kim. I'm telling y'all, I don't have proof of it. I don't have no inside conversations. I'm just telling you the pattern that I noticed. It's a certain type of black man that they date. Because notice it. Notice what you never see. You don't never see that black man's family around. Kanye ain't really got no family. Only child. Daddy wasn't around. Mama did. Where Travis' family at? Think about it. You never see these people's families nowhere. That don't even make sense. One thing about black folks are about family. Because you know why Chris says, I'm your mom now. We're your family now. See? I'm telling you, I just pay attention. I just look and I go, huh. I've never seen that guy with any family anywhere. He probably don't have none. Oh, of course these bitches love him. Of course they love him. Of course they love him. Because they get to take over every fraction of his life. Yep, Scott, same thing. Look, got you thinking. Go back and look, Fei Fei. Just think about it. Yep. Imagine when you. I ain't gonna even get on that because I can't. I'm gonna have to mention that tonight because I already TikTok. They flagged me twice yesterday and I didn't even do shit yesterday. But pay attention to the Kardashians. Don't believe me? Go back and look at the different black men they've dated. And look and see where you see where their families are. Most of them ain't got no families around. Most of them don't. Because see, think about it. I got two brothers. I have two brothers. If my brothers were dating a Kardashian, oh, I'm like, oh, you gonna take me over there, motherfucker, so I can figure out this energy and shit. Think about it. That's how sisters think. I'm gonna check this woman out for you because you don't think with the right head. So I'm gonna think for both of us. I'm gonna think for you and for me because I know you don't do that. So as your sister, I'm gonna go talk to this bitch and find out what she really about. That's how sisters think. Exactly. Like the Norwoods, just like Brandy and them. Brandy ain't never liked the fucking Kardashians. Never. Never. Brand was never in the Kardashian camp. Never. Go back and run the beam footage. You'll see it for yourself. That was Ray J. Brandy never was. Because off the break, game recognized fucking game. Listen, when you're a sister and you got brothers, you know that your brothers don't always use their fucking head. So you as a sister use yours. Yeah, I heard about Kim stealing. Yep. And Brandy will never let that shit go. Never. Because see, for a lot of young folks, y'all think the Kardashians always had all this money like they got now. No, they didn't. They had some money. But Kim Kardashian was the sidekick to Paris Hilton. And Paris Hilton, the Hiltons have the money. They still got shmoney. But notice, you ain't gonna see the Hiltons out here doing none of the shit you see the Kardashians doing. See, Paris Hilton's family let her do reality TV and all that shit. Because her family knew it was an act. That was an act you were seeing from Paris. And Nicole. That was an act. That was an act. All of it was marketing for them to make money. For rich, privileged children to make money without real jobs. Yep. And Kim Kardashian used to be responsible for organizing Paris's closet. Nah, I don't think Chris had an affair with OJ. I don't think Khloe's OJ's baby. I just think that's some other genes from deep down up in the family somewhere that popped up in Khloe. Honestly, before Khloe got all the surgeries and all the other shit, Khloe to me was the most beautiful sister there. Khloe just allowed herself to get sucked into the hole that is being a Kardashian. That's all. That's all. But I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. Listen, I got to wrap up and go because I got a podcast to record this morning. Don't forget, those of you in my Patreon, there will not be a live uncensored after show after this morning, because we're doing a live grown and sexy uncensored event this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not already a member of Patreon, click the link in my profile and come on over. Listen, we got over 140,000 likes this morning, over 100 shares. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. All my lives, I also put them up on YouTube. So if you want to check them out, click the link in my bio. It'll take you to my website, and it also has the link to my YouTube on there as well. Okay? And where you can watch the other lives. I appreciate you being here, okay? I appreciate you. I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters as I wrap up, because I do this every live. Number 1, Handsome Russ Nelson. Thank you so much, Handsome. Number 2, Alabama Lovejoy. Thank you so much, Alabama. Number 3, Stacy D. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate your support. Number 4, beautiful Regina Michelle. Thank you, Regina. I think this is maybe your first time here. I appreciate your support. Number 5, Trail. Hey, girlfriend. What's up, homie? I can't wait to see you tonight. And a special shout out to number 6, DJ Akima. Thank you so much. Me. Thank you, LMC. I appreciate that. Listen, I want you all to have a beautiful and blessed day. Don't let these people fuck up your mindset, okay? Because they'll try to. Don't let nobody live rent free in your head today, okay? That includes Donald Trump. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything put your mind to. The rest of Straight No Chaser, I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Standard Time. This thing. Have a great day. Have a great day.